And we're back now. Hopefully everybody is enjoying our live show today at the Niello company, but it's time to talk to our service superstars. So thank you guys for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To kick us off here, I want to know, every dealership has a process of how they do things in service. And what is y'all's?
Oh, God. The process Tully has put in place for every single one of us is drilled into us every single day up on his boards. Whether it's the check-in, the same-day selling, the sending your quotes out to your customers, and the technicians' videos and media on the ROs. Those are the processes that we follow every day. And these are the superstars that do it every single day for us.
No, and it definitely starts with us in the driveway, walking out there, greeting the customer. Our processes are very technology-driven, so we have a tablet. All the information we need at our fingertips. It makes checking in the customer that much easier. Mm-hmm. And then it goes into the shop and where the technicians provide us with world-class photos, videos, sending off the quotes. And I mean, the customers get them and it's easy. It's just at a text or an email, a click that they can look at and see all the things that the technicians are recommending.
Wow.
The videos help us upsell to our clients, increasing our daily hours as well.
Yeah, a lot of customers, they've gotten used to the process now of getting these inspections with the photos and the videos, and they actually look forward to getting it. And when they can see that what the car actually needs, and they really feel a connection with the technician, so they feel eager to buy those hours that we want them to buy.
It's nice on the videos when the technician's doing the walk-around video, the tech introduces himself and says, and thanks them at the end for, bringing your car and allowing us to work on it today. So when you talk about that personal connection with the customer, it truly is a connection between our technician and the customer, and the advisor is just kind of the middleman helping, bridge that gap. So it's a good process.
Which you don't see in many dealerships.
No, and our customers truly do enjoy it. We hear about it time and time again. They walk in talking about how the video they got from the technician made them feel like their own son was going over the car with them, explaining things to them that they can understand, and just seeing it made it that much easier for them to go ahead and have us take care of their car and take care of the needs that they have.
Wow. And you talked a little bit about kind of the connection between all of you and the technician and everybody else in fixed ops. Talk about where culture lies in the drive between all of you.
It's just one big family. We partner very well with the shop foreman, the technicians, and the parts department to collaborate to offer solutions to our guests, and it's just really a good relationship.
Yeah, I would say with all the processes that we have in place, that it's really a collective group organization thing to carry out what the ultimate goal is in selling hours, repeat referral business, getting people to come back, and people love it.
Who taught you that quote?
Tully Williams.
Totally. He teaches everybody. It's part of the introduction process. If you get a job with the Niello company, you get indoctrinated. Isn't that right, Rick? Yeah. You have to.
We know you've got the technology, you've got the transparent processes. Talk to us a little bit, Jared, about the scorecard and the fact that everybody is measured and ranked, not once a month, not once a week, but every day, all the time. How important is that to the effectiveness of what you do?
It is a huge part of my job, of all the managers' job every single day. We have a scorecard that we keep track of every single metrics that we measure that allows us to go out and decide who we need to pat on the back, right? Who is doing great for the company today? Who needs a little help? Who needs coaching and mentoring so that we can build them up and make sure that they're getting the recognition that they deserve? The metrics that we have in place every single day, every single minute of our 8 to 10 to 12 hour day is sitting up on those boards, and we use them every single day. It's although it seems a bit overwhelming at first, you break it down into little pieces that you can utilize and help you train and mentor people to be successful. And when you're successful, it's the process, you follow the process, and then you find the money. That's essentially what all it boils down to.
Every one of you gentlemen represent a different dealership here at the Niello company, yet you're all measured and ranked. Talk to us a little bit about that, if that's okay, Rick. The fact that you're able to keep this consistency between all the brands and all the dealerships and the measurements as well.
It's really nice being able to see where you are on the board, and you can see who else is doing really well. And it's just every day you check this website, you can see our numbers grow and move forward, and you can see where you may be needing a little bit of help. But it's nice to see that you can see what people that you can reach out to for mentorship and who's really doing good at the other stores. And the fact that you can take this same matrix and apply it to everybody and watch the stores grow, watch the dealership grow, and watch the dealer group grow, it's really kind of a thing to watch. And it's really one of my favorite things about it.
Carl over at BMW Sacramento, how about you there?
Yeah, the Fixed Ops website is wonderful to track our progress, see how we're doing against our goals, and see how our driveway process is going.
I love it. And Bobby, you're BMW also, but Elk Grove.
Yeah. What's really nice about the scorecard and the website is for somebody like me, it really gets you excited to come to work, and there's a purpose and you have something to look at, rather instead of just coming and not knowing where you're at or where you need to improve. And it's just that whole process thing that makes it exciting to come to work, and it's good.
Earlier we had the technicians of Niello here, and one of the things that they brought up, Kara, was the communication and the importance of communication. I know there's nowhere more important in the communication process than the folks who are up here on this panel with not only the techs, but with the customers as well. Jared, talk to us from your perspective. What are some of the things that Niello has built into the process? You've got the technology, you've got the videos, the pictures, but what else is there in terms of the communication?
The communication with our customers, from the technician to the service advisor, and then when we're reaching out to, finally do what we're there to do, which is ask for the sale, right? The text messaging and the emails, allowing the customer communication style that they're comfortable with, whether it's a phone call, which we try not to do as many phone calls as we used to, right? Because we're in, it's 2023 now. We should be able to, get a response without a phone call. But some people are comfortable with text messaging and approving work and sending it back to us. Others are on their emails all day, and they will reply via email back to us. Some of them, they still want a phone call. We have a lot of clients that still want to get a phone call and talk to somebody. And when you talk to them, you can reassure them that what you're trying to get them to purchase from you is needed. And that's the reassuring voice that these guys have when they call our customers and actually do have to talk to them every once in a while. I would say for the most part, though, the technology that we have in place from X-Time with all the communication styles is phenomenal, and it is really a godsend for us.
And Rick, I wanted to ask you mentioned earlier mentorship here. What kind of mentorship do maybe you have, or maybe you're giving to others, and why do you think that's important for the success here at Niello?
Well, the reason it's important, and the nice thing about it is this company is always striving to improve each other, right? We encourage self-growth. And everyone has each other's back in that sense. And if you want to pursue a higher level in the automotive industry as a career, you'll be put on a pathway to get to your next level. And then also being able to see what other items like on the Fixed Ops site, to see if someone's struggling with someone, teaching them maybe a different way of doing it, or finding out something in their process that they're struggling with and passing that on. Because ultimately, when you make everyone around you great, they can take care of the customers, they'll come back, they'll have an experience that's world-class, and that's how you build a repeat and referral business.
Gentlemen, anything else on that mentorship?
Just different opportunities that we're afforded, whether it's going to BMW training or different trainings that Tully has put on, all to help us perform better in our roles.
Yeah. Bob, it's pretty refreshing to hear all this stuff.
Yeah, it's real good. The Niello's being in Sacramento for so long and starting out somewhat small and growing, most of the employees in the Niello company have been here for a long time. So a lot of people have, started out washing cars and made it to management, advisors, technicians. So there's that core value of really family that, as they said, making people strive to get better.
All right. Well, Kara, I think it's really special. Plus, our audience is getting a chance to visit with each one of the Niello dealerships here today in between the breaks. So we know we have a lot more coming up. We have the Women of Niello, Hearts, X-Time, the Superstar Club. Stay tuned with us, everybody. Live on the West Coast, here at the Niello Company.